What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a special ADSR stream here on a Wednesday, which is slightly unusual for me here, but might actually soon become a regular thing. A little bit of a tease there for you all, but welcome. Thank you all for joining me today. We are here on this special occasion on this Wednesday because we are going to check out Pigments 3 from Arturia. And it's really exciting. Pigments is one of my favorite plugins, one of my favorite VST synths, and it has been for a while. I've been working with Pigments since 2018 when it first came out. I've done a few different things with Arturia, like around their controllers and stuff, and today I will be using the Mini Lab, which is their kind of tried and true MIDI keyboard, but I've used a couple pieces of their gear. You can probably see in the corner there, behind the alien skull, I've got a Micro Freak. And yes, Arturia is known for making great quality stuff. They, are probably most known for their soft synths that do a very good job of emulating some very popular vintage synthesizers. But Pigments is sort of like its whole own new thing with Wavetable, and then with Pigments 2, they added a sample engine, and now with this 3, the third version, they've added a harmonic engine as well as some effects and then utility channels. It's crazy. And I will tell you right here, right now, that I am not so much of a synth nerd as I probably could be. So I do want to do a couple things today. I want to scan through some of the presets, tweak a few knobs, show you the revamped kind of user interface. It's not totally different, but we can look at some of the newer things. You all can ask questions as we go. Please, if you see things on the screen, say, hey, turn that knob. What does that do? I'm happy to do that for you. So testing out some of those new presets, which there's a lot of them for Pigments 3, and then we'll make some music with it. So that sounds pretty good. Already upgraded in spite of the overloaded servers. Oh, wow. I wonder if it was crazy. But yeah, there is an upgrade path for people that already own Pigments. And it's not like Pigments 1, 2, and 3 are all separate plugins. It's kind of like they keep adding on, almost like an expansion. So that's really cool. I see some folks in chat. Thank you all for being here once again. Miracle Guy, Brent Haskell, Choo Choo, aka Dello. What's going on? Hey, Mom, Dad in the chat. This guy, Taylor Deemer. Hello. Oh, Taylor, you have already upgraded. And you were in the stream the other day too, so I wonder how you're liking it. I got the inverse Mini Lab Mark II. Love it, and it ended up getting me a drastic discount on Pigments. Tell me more about that, this guy. What discount did getting a Mini Lab get you on Pigments? Of course, you can pick up Pigments from the ADSR store, and right now it's $99, I believe. So you should check that out. The link is in the description. You can save $100 on the intro price, and you get 5 preset banks, which is very cool. We will also be giving away a $60 ADSR voucher today, but please stay tuned and I will talk a little bit more about how you can win that. We usually like to do a little bit of a giveaway on these streams. Just a little bit of fun for folks who are chilling in chat. Hi, Kyle Gray. It's going well. Thank you for asking. How are you? Okay. Should we start taking a look at some Pigments as people file in? Let's do it. Oh, first let me pause my music in the background here. Chat, I'm in the market for a new wireless QWERTY keyboard. I think mine has kind of like stopped working for some reason. I'll have to do some troubleshooting, but if you have any suggestions for cool wireless QWERTY keyboards, I am all ears. Because I spilled coffee all over my desk the other day, and I don't think that's why it's not working, but it could be why it's not working, It's a steal, would totally recommend it. Good to know, Taylor. Hello, Matrix, and $30 off the 99, so it's 69. Great. That's awesome, this guy. All right, so here we have the new Pigments, and y'all can yell at me if I end up blocking the macros with my face. I know sometimes I drag the window over a little too much, but I'll try to be mindful of that as we go. If you are familiar with Pigments, you'll notice that it looks slightly different, but not too crazy. Just a little bit sleeker, a little cleaner aesthetic, I guess you could say. Let me go ahead and arm this track, and I need to set my audio interface properly so you can all hear what I'm doing. Let's go with the Scarlet. And then you might have already seen, but that new harmonic engine is in this very first preset, and that looks very different for sure. So let's go ahead and listen to that, and keep me posted on the levels too. Here's our first sound. Now, if you watched my stream the other day, we went through some presets. I think what I'm gonna do today on this stream, since we went through the presets in order on my stream, I'm actually going to go through the presets, start from the bottom and go through some, so we get a kind of a random assortment. But obviously that harmonic engine, it's a beautiful UI, first of all, and it's actually a very cool representation of what's happening with the sound here. Now this second engine, the wavetable, is not currently on for this preset. Of course we can put it on. I mean, with 3 engines here, the thing about Pigments, and you'll see as we go through it, is it's capable of so many different types of sounds. So as you start, oh, was that a crash? Interesting, interesting. That's the first time that happened. I tried to scan through the wave and it crashed. Interesting. Recover? Yes, we'll recover. We'll keep an eye on that as we go, but I don't expect that to happen. That could be an issue on my end, because we did a whole stream the other day and had no crashes, so. But nonetheless, let's open it back up. Hi, Drunk Bishop. Welcome. Thank you for joining today. I'm going to jump into a different preset. And hey, here we go. Back in action. That fast. Yes, I know. Ableton had a problem. All right, so obviously, like, beautiful sounds right off the bat. I'm going to open up the banks. I've got my ADSR Pigments 2 presets, but let me jump in to Pigments 3.0. So we get 143 new presets here. I've already liked some of them because some of them are sounding very cool, especially for the kind of music I make. I like to make a lot of lo-fi beats and stuff like that. So there's a lot of cool, I would say, because some of the effects they've added in the noise engine, there's a lot of cool sounds that trend towards like the more lo-fi, the kind of stuff that I usually make. And then there's a lot of like harder, like almost like EDM hyperpop kind of stuff too. So I think that that's pretty cool. So I want to work our way from the bottom, try out some presets. When you guys are over trying out these presets, you let me know. And we'll actually start making some beats with all Pigment sounds. This is one of those deeper, aggressive sounds. So much of this. That's another crash. That's so interesting. All right, we're going to try to keep working through, but I don't know what would be causing that crash. Would you like to recover your work? I'm going to say no, don't recover the work. This guy says live shows. Yes, I know, live shows. But thank you for bearing with us. It's an unexpected issue popping up. But I've loaded up a new project of live in case there was anything in particular going on that shouldn't be, which there shouldn't. But hey, let's load it back up. I'm going to go to Arturia Pigments and drop this in again. And like I said at the top, it's not like you're going to see Pigments 3 in your library all of a sudden. You'll see just Pigments, and it will look a little bit different as long as you're updating in your Pigments as a standalone also. Oh, well, we'll jump to that if we do need to. But let's try a little bit more, and we'll get through what we can. I'm going to go back to Banks, Pigments 3.0, and try out a couple of these. Another cool feature I'll show off before I even play more sound is this kind of light bulb here. And I just think I appreciate this because you can see who the sound designer is behind the particular sound. And then it gives you a little bit of a description. Lo-fi keys, and not only like a description of the sound, but it also says rate can bring some nice inharmonic sounds, vibrato, velocity. It tells you like what certain parameters are linked to. This is, of course, utilizing that new harmonic engine. And since I am using an Arturia keyboard, we should have, yes, we get access to some of the main functions of the sound and the ability to scroll through our banks here, which I don't really want. So I'm going to make that go away. And exit out of that. It's probably like, it's mostly standardized controls here. So you can see I'm starting to turn the macro knobs with the Minilab. All right, so again, the engine here, we've got the first one being the harmonic. Engine 2 is on the wavetable. And then we've got that utility engine with noise 1, which obviously we can scan through these different noise samples. And I believe you can drop in your own noise samples as well. Obviously, we can adjust the level of that. So this is really what's going to help you make certain kind of lo-fi sounds, if that's what you're into, you know? Oh, that's pretty aggressive. I'm going to skip that sound for now. This one has no noise, but it is using that new harmonic engine. This guy says CPU is just chilling though, not too taxed. Yeah, and Pigments can be semi-CPU intensive, like especially once we start stacking more and more pigments. Oh, we went back to that one. I'm gonna play this one, but just know that it's pretty loud. Just because. This is for your next Skrillex type song. I mean, that's literally just holding down one key, so that's like, there's a lot going on there. I believe you can import your own wavetables as well. Hi, Brad Majors. See, I don't know how they get it to sound like slightly retro and also futuristic at the same time. Although retrofuturism is a genre for sure. Control my filter. Resonance on that filter. Great. And obviously this is to scan through the wavetable. Let's keep rolling through. I keep going the wrong way. I want to go up. Vibra. How do you say that, chat? Vibrar Hoditzer. Somebody help me. Cool. Did you map those knobs directly with the MIDI map? No, since this is like an Arturia controller, they tend to kind of automatically map to certain parameters of Arturia plugins. So the macros just end up getting mapped. Up. Going. Oh. Got that timbre knob on the macros there. Thank you, Chris, for the pronunciation help in the chat. Thank you all for tuning in once again. It's we're about a quarter of the way through, so about halfway through the stream. On the half hour, I know everybody's in different time zones, I will announce how you can win that $60 voucher for ADSR. That texture knob is... it's great. Let me click around to the effects tab really quick. There's just these different effects buses, essentially. We've got that chorus, multiband compressor, which is new in this version of Pigments as well. You can see that these effects, this chorus and this delay, are really, really shaping the sound here. tape echo as well. So I got rid of that chorus, obviously. We've got this new chorus here from the June 6. This guy says OTT, yes, a multiband compressor inside Pigments. And then we have this, which is just like a pure soundscape here. Oh, let's crank that dry wet. You can see, obviously, we're able to adjust the level of these different effects. Kind of buses here. All right, that's spooky. That'll be good for Halloween. I'm a big fan of this sound. I was using it the other day. Go to this bit crusher. Oh, there it is. All right, let me bounce off the FX page. Utility engine. So in the utility engine, we've got another oscillator here that is used for sub. I think that might answer your question, Kyle. Let's turn on one of these noise engines. Oh, big news in the chat. We will be giving away a copy of Pigments 3 today. Bring that back down an octave. Let's bring it down 2 octaves. See how low can we go? Wow, how long can I play that sound for is the question. So who in the chat does not have Pigments yet and would like to win a copy today? Let's hear it in the chat. Get that glide. Why do I feel like I could spend hours with this sound? All right, let's continue on. I will also note, knock on wood, that we haven't had another crash yet. What's happening here? Oh, maybe I was out of range. Oh, there we go. All right, we'll do our usual emoji kind of chat giveaway in about 10 minutes. So stay tuned, stay on the stream. In about 10 minutes, we'll run that giveaway. I'll ask you to drop a certain kind of emoji. This one needs that sub. Viragomania. Yeah, that's a good point because I guess existing Pigments users get that free upgrade. And that's great. You know, Arturia is a really nice company. I mean, obviously, turn that oscillator off. This is the sound we have. Turn it back on. Just get... Give me some noise. Very easy to transform the sounds is the thing that I'm trying to get at here. And then we have stuff like that, so... That's fun. I'm not touching anything anymore. I think it's interesting that some of these have other synth engines that they are just not utilizing. So let's turn that on. And it seems like there's a grand piano sample loaded into the sample engine. Maybe we'll get more tones out of this. Yeah, I hear that. It's still spooky though. Obviously we have access to our envelopes here. There we go. The sample engine has the ability to go granular as well. So if you're ready to score a horror movie, look no further. Throttle Pluck. Another one with a sample engine. Obviously we can scan through some of these samples. Let's find something that's... I like that. Let's stay on the sound for a moment. It's another one of the harmonic engine. Obviously you can switch through the analog wavetable or sample or harmonic engines. Yeah, so we're still doing the giveaway for the $60 voucher, and we're doing the... And we'll do the Pigments giveaway. Beautiful. What effects are on here? We go to FXB. What can we add here? This is just a very nice analog sounding chorus here. Love that. All right, gonna keep going. Who made this sound? I knew it was Diego. Throaty this squid. Diego also has a preset called Murders Now on VHS on this synth. The Song of Venus. This sounds like a pad I can get behind. Oh, it's not a pad. It's like a lead. Nice. Some noise. Oh, let me turn that on. Sorry. Oh, very interesting. And we can grab a texture. Let's add a vinyl texture. What's so funny in chat, Sam Boswell? All right, so that's cool. Being able to add, I didn't realize there was this whole sub menu of textures and sound to add within the noise engine. So that's great, though I'm sure you can drop your own in as well. That's cool. Let's experiment more with that as we go. And then in a few minutes, I'll switch like we'll actually make some stuff with this, you know? All right, go away. Yeah, like this one has dense rain in it. Nice. Let's tweak some of these macros here on this one. Lower. Very dreamy sound here. Oops, that was the resonance. And I think some of these presets are probably more CPU intensive than others, because this one is obviously running the sample engine and it's running the noise sample as well. So just a note there. That's a beautiful sound. I'm going to heart that one so we can come back to it. What do you all think of some of these presets? And I'm interested in what you might use this synth for. Are you into making, like, do you make lo-fi beats like me? Do you like to make pop hits or like house, techno? What kind of music do you make out there? I'm curious to know. And how do you see Pigments fitting in your workflow? The Last Battle. Well, isn't that epic? It's just fun, chat. Sounds like White Walkers are nigh. Indeed. Is that a spoiler? Oh, nice glide there. Let me go down an octave. Love it. TH pad. Cool. Whoa, look at this. It's all over the place. Everything is like linked to something. Like the LFOs are always going crazy. Well, not always going crazy, right? But come on, this is a little wild. There's a lot going on in this preset. Is this Diego again? Nope. Richard Veenstra. More of like a plucked situation. Tarantulas. Let's get out of the T's for a moment. All right, we're in S. Super Rave, appropriate name for this sound. Love that. What does this sound like with just the analog engine on? Just the sample engine? Ah, the sample engine is just adding that little attack there. That's a good use of it. I thought I was hearing some of the noise engine, but apparently not. Spy movie break-in scene. That's from Maxim. Indeed. This is when you break into the casino?
In a world, only one man can pull off the last great heist. And his name is Jason Bourne.
Right? Something like that? I'm curious about the new sub-oscillator thing. Yeah, we've been kind of switching that on here and there. That was kind of a meme preset though. So this one, I guess this is a good one. This one has the sub-oscillator on it. Let me just switch it off. So the utility engine, right? It's got noise 1, noise 2, and noise 3. Now I noticed that these two noises are turned on. There's no noise sample turned on. And the sub oscillator is here. And obviously we can adjust, of course. So I've been using that to add some sub frequencies to these presets, which is nice. And we are at the half hour, my friends. So I want to, really quick, we're going to choose 2 winners today for the giveaway. And you have the chance to win either Pigments 3, which we are working with today, or a $60 voucher to the ADSR store. So if either of those things interest you, a $60 voucher to the store where you can get a sample pack or sound pack or whatever it may be, another plugin perhaps, or Pigments 3, please drop a space-related emoji in the chat. And you know what would be helpful? If when you drop your emoji, if you already own Pigments and you'd rather just be in the running for the voucher, just note that next to your emojis. Just say, emoji, already have Pigments. Oh, substrings, dial that in. Listen to that. So drop your favorite space emojis in the chat. Oh, I like the satellite. I like that there's a knob that just says creatures. We love that. Creatures and crystals. And you know what? On that note, chat, we have scrolled through enough presets, I would say. So I think it's time to start making some music. So I'm going to go to my liked list, which of course I've already started liking some presets from Pigments 3. The one that I found in this go around though, the C Remains, is this really lush pad. Just beautiful. Like the plugin's literally doing all the work for us there. So why don't we go ahead and start to build something? If somebody could give me like a nice kind of slow lo-fi chill BPM in the chat, I would very much appreciate it. Drop slow lo-fi BPM in the chat. And, you know, if you are a lucky winner of that $60 voucher from ADSR store by dropping your favorite space emoji in the chat, you might consider picking up this new pack that I got, actually, which I'm excited to jump into. Osaka Sound Sushi Lo-Fi Beats. So drums, I've got some loops here. The first BPM I see, by the way, 87. Thank you, Sam Boswell. Yeah. So since like we are going to use mostly synth sounds, I'm cool with just dragging in some percussion loops and rolling with that. Let's get some tops first, of course, and then we'll record a chord progression and we'll start stacking pigments. These are some nice loops. Oh, SDK, I didn't see you here. Welcome. These are just those gritty, I think they'll fit the vibe for sure. I'm going to do this, but I'm going to take some lows out of that probably, and I'm going to loop these 4 bars. Pull some mids out. All right, I'm on Pigments again with the C Remains preset. Let's see what we can lay on top of this. What am I feeling today? Yeah, this guy, I think this the ADSR streams tend to have a little more latency than the regular streams on my channel, but just make sure you're live. I'm feeling this a little bit. Where's the groove at? Let's just record that. Oh, I gotta find the one. 1, 2, ready, go. I mean, that's a pretty easy way to start an inspiring track. We can tweak the sound a little bit too. Now that we've got that loaded, I might even want to try that down an octave or something. You know, this has the dense rain on it, which we can definitely hear, right? But if we not only do that, but what if we give it a vinyl sample as well? Burning vinyl. I'm just cranking it right now so I can make sure I hear it. There we go. And we're nice and lo-fi. I'm going to scoop some low end out of this too. Make room for when we eventually add a bass or something. Scoop a little mid out of there. What do you say we build up a little backbeat for this too? I do have some one-shots in this Osaka Sound kit. You know, these are patterns, but I think I might... Yeah, let's go ahead and build up these patterns. Let's do it. Why not? Love that. Let's grab a snare pattern here. It's lo-fi space hop. Yeah, exactly. That's nice. I'm going to bring it down in the mix though. You know what I might do? Transpose it up a couple steps. Semitones. And on this whole drum situation, I'm going to shave off some highs. Since we're in space, I'm going to send it to a little return reverb. And let's not forget, let's sidechain that synth. Throw the compressor on there. Now that we got our kick signal, we can turn the sidechain on. Go to kick. Bring this threshold down. All right. We got this going now. Let me go ahead and sidechain the original percussion loop that we used as well. Help it blend a little bit. Wonder what this might sound like if we transposed it a little bit. I'm getting into the nitty-gritty of the percussion here, but don't worry, we'll load another pigments on here in a moment. Bring that down in volume. I'm also going to steal a utility and widen that percussion loop at the same time. Great. Easy. I'm going to save this real quick in case we get another random crash. You know, new plugins, plus we're using Live 11, which is new in itself. You know, you never know what can happen, and I am always bad at remembering to save. So we've saved. I'm duplicating the pigments track, but I'm going to get rid of that audio we have there, and we might run into a point where we want to potentially freeze a track because of the CPU load, but we'll see what happens. Now, what other presets do I have liked is my question. Plucked Keys? Let's see what this one does. And let's arm. I like that, but it's playing a little bit of a sequence because of the way it's set up. So let's keep... clear skies. Oh. I'm gonna crank some reverb on that. Want to throw some tape delay there, tape echo I should say, and that's built right into Pigments of course. And let's add some reverb on there as well. Thank you, SDK. He's still at says you're right, the kit sounds really good. I know, it does sound pretty good. Where can I get the drum pack? It's on ADSR Sounds. It's called, let me refresh my memory on the title. Osaka Sound, Sushi Lo-Fi Beats. Alright, I like that pattern, so I'm just going to go ahead and record that. 1, 2, ready, go, 1. That was okay, but I'm going to do it again. Ah, wrong note. That's what I wanted to play. But I probably want to play a D anyway. So let's go ahead and switch that to a D. And let's run that back and hear how it all came together now that I fixed that note. Really vibing here at 5 a.m.? Thanks. I hope the wrong note didn't kill the vibe. So I've just duplicated that in the hopes that we'll find another sound. Liked sounds. What do I have here? You know, we don't even have to go through the liked sounds. We can instead I don't want to look at liked anymore. Explore. That's what I want. Thanks. 3.0. All right, we're back at it. Let's see types. There is this nice vocal, which I believe we just checked out, but this is where we're going to start pushing the CPU a little bit. Yeah, so we're going to use that that vocal patch, but really quick, let me freeze these two existing Pigments tracks because all these synth engines, when you think about it, you know, there's potential for like 3 engines per instance of Pigments running, some of those being sample engines, some of those being wavetable. Both of those are very intensive on a CPU from what I've seen. So if it's like, if you think of a normal synth with 1 engine, every Pigments has potential to be times 3 of that, and it's some of the most intensive, CPU-intensive types of engines, I guess. The CPU load is warranted, but we do a quick freeze here in Ableton Live, which essentially makes it so it's not running the plugin every single time we hear the sound. It's kind of like one step before flattening things down to audio or bouncing out to audio, because we can always go back and change the plugin now after we've frozen it. So it's kind of like temporary. How do you like that glide, though? Just dirtying the sound up a little bit with some white noise. Everything's got a little bit of noise, a little bit of grit to it on this track, so it's all kind of fitting together in that way. Thank you, Miracle Guy, for saying great vibe. Let's record that. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, that was a 8-bar phrase, even though we're working in a 4. But nonetheless, we can always run that back and make it an 8-bar phrase. Let me catch that 1, though. I do like to leave my quantization off. I'm making some lo-fi beats. This is my quantization settings here. And usually the amount is cranked to 100, obviously, if you want it to be 100% quantized. But in this instance, we want everything to be a little bit wavy, a little more natural. We go ahead and bring that percentage down. Sometimes it's down around 70, 60, whatever it may be. I'm not super precise with it. But I do that when I quantize, keep things a little bit off the grid, as you will see. Like this, a little bit off the grid. But that causes problems when you're trying to do like looping and stuff, because sometimes we got to move that over. And why is that not saying it's starting at 1? Let's just do that. There we go. All right, lock that in on 1. And we're good to go. That looks better. We got the same side chain here. Do we need this reverb though? Probably not. Some random anime vocal would sound rad. Yeah, I feel that. Billboard Try, hey, what's up? Hopefully everybody has got their emojis in, because today we are not just giving away a voucher. We are giving away a copy of Pigments 3, which, how dope. If you all are liking the sounds of this so far, you're going to be thrilled to have it, I think. If you don't already have it, that is. Now, we don't have a bass. And while I'll say a lot of the new bass sounds in Pigments lean towards that more aggressive, harder electronic style. So I'm going to do my best to find something from Pigments 3 as a bass sound, but we likely might not have a good bass preset that fits this mood, I should say. But I'll do my best. If not, we can, of course, just check out let's just dive in. We're going to check out all of not all of them, but some of them, bass presets. Because I just need something simple, really. Oh, see? Don't need that. Or that. But at least we'll test out some more of these sounds here. I mean, that has a cool little triplet groove to it, but not exactly what I'm looking for. Well, that could work. And we'll add glide to this, because why not? If you are looking to enter into that giveaway, you're dropping your favorite space emoji in the chat. Oh, that's a nice one. I might turn that glide up even more. Even more? That's dope. Let's try turning this on. We could, of course, add something to this. What does that sound like? We don't need that much, but maybe just something natural. Probably not rain. What are these other textures? That's a funny name for a texture. Oh, that little particles is nice. Is it kind of annoying to have on a bass though? That'd be too aggressive. Oops. Wow. That kind of takes it to a different level, huh? Might be distracting for the track. I'm just going to scroll through some of these because I believe this preset that I'm using right now is not a Pigments 3 preset, but I didn't even think of the fact that you can now use the utility engine in conjunction with the old presets. Honestly, I like the vinyl crackles. Not cicadas, says this guy. One time I was camping when I was a kid, and it was one of the years that the cicadas were alive. That was wild. There's these giant bugs that like die at the end of the day. There's just these giant dead bugs on the ground at the end of every day. All right, that's a dirty enough bass, I guess. What does it sound like in context, though? Oh, we were cutting lows in this. What up, boss? You like the noisy water drops? Yeah. What? Should we go that low? If I go that low, I'm not gonna do them. But that's pretty low. What sounds better, chat? That octave or this octave? No, I think the lower one. I'm going for it. Let's lay that down. I'm gonna kill that vocal for now. 2, ready, go. I didn't get much of a glide out of that. Let me try that again. There we go. See that glide? That'll do. Folks, I hope you are having fun with this beat making stream. And it's worth saying, if you don't already know, I'm here streaming on this channel every single Friday. So if you like the vibes, we're always checking out a new plugin, like for instance today, or a new pack, something like that. And we're always doing giveaways too. So please, on the ADSR channel, we've got all our streams scheduled for this week. There's a couple other great music producers that do streams on this channel as well. So set reminders. That YouTube has that feature. If you go to a live stream that's already scheduled, you can set a reminder and you'll get a little notification when it's about to go live or when it does go live. Not only that, if you're new, if you've never seen my face before, my name is Tetro. Thanks for watching and hanging. I have my own YouTube channel where I do similar things, and I stream 3 times a week on that channel. I'll be streaming tomorrow, making some music. YouTube.com/Tetro. If you copy the name in the title, you will find it, no problem. Just paste it into the search bar on YouTube. And hit the sub. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Turn notifications on. You'll never miss a cool stream like this again. I wonder if there's another percussion thing we can add to this. Like another tops loop, maybe? That's too much. Gave us a double dose of the tea this week, says this guy. This guy, you could be getting so many doses. That's a nice loop. If you're watching the ADSR streams and you're watching the streams on my channel, that's too much on my face. I want no lows in this though. That's a nice layer. I really don't like that last hit though, so I am going to just duplicate the 2-bar loop there. What if we send that to a little bit of reverb? And we'll sidechain that a little bit as well. All right. Not quite that. But that first chord was nice. I don't think that we need to grab any loops here. But there are available. Let me just scan through some of these in case you guys are interested in the pack. That's a nice song starter. Aw, what a nice loop. Some guitars. Wow. Beautiful chords there. Right to that. All right, that's great. I know that's a little bit of a diversion, but thanks for indulging. That's the Osaka Sound Sushi Lo-Fi Beats pack from ADSR. But then we have our beat. Of course, if I put my super secret automatic lo-fi plugin, it's not 2 clicks, it's 1 click, and it's automatically lo-fi. You put this on your master channel, it's the secret sauce. Throw this on your master. Now, don't look at it though, because it's confidential. If you look at it, you're going against the NDA you signed with me when you entered the stream. There we go, that's my automatic lo-fi plugin. Oh, Boz, you turned into the birthday beat stream, amazing. Yeah, check that schedule that ADSR just posted in chat. So many streams this week. You grabbed the pack SDK? Nice. Miracle Guy, yeah, this is kind of like RC20, but it's just like so much more advanced, as you can probably see here. Will the replay be available of next Monday's stream? I think all the streams are usually kept available. Yeah, so if you want to get into more of that nitty-gritty technical stuff with Pigments, it looks like Monday is the stream for you. I just duplicated pigments one more time. We'll add one more lead to close out the stream today. And then we'll find out who is the winner of the voucher and of pigments. You just scan through some of these, see what fits. I think we're gonna need some reverb. Sweep out some lows as well. Check the chat. We got a winner on our hands. Let's lay that down. What do I want to do? I'll get this, I promise. I'm gonna let this roll a couple times because I'm having fun jamming with this synth preset. One more time. That's what I've got tonight, I guess. Diana Fernandez, welcome. Thank you for tuning into the ADSR stream. I'm doing well. We just put together this beat. You're catching me at the end here, but Diana knows that I'll be live tomorrow on my channel. Just bring that vocal thing back in. Now remember, I did put the CQ on the master. I mean my top secret lo-fi plugin. So without that, this is what we've got for sound. But if we really want to lo-fi it up, one click. And it's just there. And that was with Pigments 3, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something new about the sounds. Shout out to those winners that won the $60 voucher and the copy of Pigments 3 today. So that's amazing. Adrenaline, that is crazy to hear. I hope you're all right. I'm glad to hear that you are able to be typing into this stream and that in itself is a blessing that you're still able to watch stuff after experiencing something like that. So glad we could provide some entertainment for you tonight. Carlos says Diana reminding us to have some manners. You know what's great is Diana will always pop into the stream and ask me how I'm doing. No one ever asks me how I'm doing. Well, some people do. I shouldn't say that. Some people did on this stream too. But it's few and far between. So I do appreciate it. But I know you're all just feeling it. Yeah, I hope you did enjoy this beat with Pigments 3 and that Osaka kit from ADSR. This was a lot of fun to make. Osaka Sound Sushi Lo-Fi Beats kit. But yeah, as you can see, Pigments 3, very versatile. I hope you consider picking it up for yourself. I know a lot of you did already. So that's great. I'll be back on my channel live, youtube.com/Tatro tomorrow. I will be live again on ADSR's channel on Friday. So that's great. Even more beat making. Wow. Joseph McCaffrey coming for me. All right. That'll be it. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. Hope you did enjoy. ADSR Sounds website just is in the description if you want to pick yourself up a pack like this. Pick yourself up some pigments, whatever it may be. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on. After this stream finishes, what you're going to do is you're going to click on ADSR's channel. You're going to look at the streams coming up this week. You're going to click set reminder. Then you're going to copy my name from the stream title, paste it into the search bar on YouTube, and you're going to explore my channel, and you're going to subscribe. Of course, that is the best case scenario I can think of. But thank you all so much. You can add me on Instagram, same name. I'm always posting on my stories and stuff about what I'm doing next. And this was a good time. So thank you all so much for watching. Congrats to those winners once again. And that'll be it. This has been Tatro for ADSR. Have a good one.